students, today we're going to talk about this restaurant called Copper Branch. I'm going to talk about things I like. I'm going to talk about things I don't like. I do like muffins. Look at these muffins. They are heavy, they are moist, they have no egg in them, they have no dairy in them, so I definitely approve. They are vegan. That's great. What I don't like is the name. If you ever try to tell people the name of this restaurant, they're like, what did you say? You're saying Copper Branch. So I find that a bizarre name for a restaurant. Then again, I also thought Beatles was a weird name for a band, but yet they did well. So this restaurant is doing well, but if I had been on their marketing team, I would have used a different name. Let's have a look at the menu. I'm here in Quebec, which is in Canada. I'm on the island of Montreal. And so this menu is bilingual because Quebec is a province that's mostly in French. So it says plant-powered menu à base de plantes. So look at this, all plants. You've got some tofu here. You've got different bowls that have all kinds of things, shiitake mushrooms. They've got some cruciferous vegetables here, some broccoli. You should have cruciferous every single day. And you get a base of whatever. It can be quinoa or rice or something like that. But have a look at this. Doesn't this look delicious? Look at that. That is a zesty, delicious burger. They call that the Copper Burger. Other things they have here. Now let's look at the menu here. You can see that this part here is in French and this part here is in English. So they have something called like Southwest Tofu Scramble Wrap. That would be that. Delicious tofu scramble. So instead of an egg, they would have that. They have all kinds of gluten-free options. They have blueberry waffles. They have organic quinoa bites. They have a matcha lime smoothie bowl. You can get avocado toast, and you can get things like a weekend brunch skillet. For sandwiches, they have these kinds of things, all plant-based, no murder, no sadness, no death. So I do like their menu. One of the things I do not like is that they don't really use the word vegan, and I am all about reclaiming the word vegan. Instead of everyone thinking of the word vegan as being a bad thing, we should be proud to be vegan. This should not say just plant-powered. It should say plant-powered vegan everywhere. They got burgers here. This one here, it's here's the French version. They have a spicy black bean burger. So the patty consists of black beans, sunflower seeds, sweet potato, pea protein, brown rice, red pepper, green pepper, corn, served with lettuce, tomato, Southwest sauce. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Look at all that power in there, all that plant power packed with vitamins, nutrients, minerals. Amazing. Why pay for murder if you don't have to? Why pay for murder if you don't have to? Check out this chili soup. Look at that. Chili. Okay, bean organic quinoa chili. Now, this is a place that I honestly, I haven't been to this restaurant since, I don't know, maybe it's been almost a year. So we went there yesterday to do a bunch of pick up a bunch of things. We picked up these muffins. I can't show you all the other stuff because we devoured it, but we were at my son's place, so we brought a bunch of food with us. It was really good. Here we have some tofu bowl. Again, you've got different veggies in there, all kinds of delicious things. All of their bowls are very colorful, and you can pick whatever you want. Like you can have here how do you say this? Mediterraneo. That's with non-GMO, basil, olive oil, vinaigrette, sweet potato, Italian inspired, all kinds of eggplant, chickpea, onion, celery, green olives, red pepper, tomato, capers, garlic, lettuce, beets, carrot, broccoli, organic, sprouted mung beans, chia seeds, vegan feta. I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. You know how much healthy stuff is in this. Sounds really good to me. You've got Asian fusion and you've got the Aztec bowl. So either one of these you can buy. Now, I don't particularly find this place cheap, but do you know why? Because our governments subsidize the meat industries, and they shouldn't. They should ban all subsidies to the meat, dairy, and egg industries, and they should be only subsidizing plant-based options to encourage businesses to be able to have as healthy foods as possible. And I mean healthy for humans and healthy for the animals, because if we're not killing the animals, that's kind of the healthiest option for them. Here we have signature bowls. You've got something called the General Copper Bowl, General Tao, and it's not chicken, but it looks like chicken. See that? Made with often things like shiitake mushrooms or different types of tofu. Now these are side dishes. We had these. They are like chicken wings. They are incredibly like them. Now I might be saying that because I've been vegan now. Coming up soon, it will be on June 27th, it will be 5 years. So I haven't actually eaten any dead animals for a while. And that might be why I think that. Because it's not actually exactly like meat. And that's okay. It's got its own unique style. It is spicy, the sauce, and it chews like meat. When you cut it, it feels like it, but without the murder. So you decide for yourself if it's something that you like. Sometimes between being carnist and becoming vegan, you need a pause between any of these type of things. Like I actually stopped eating all cheese for a long time. I think it was about 6 months before I went and started trying out vegan cheeses, because when I tried one at first, I didn't like it, and I really wanted to be vegan, so I just said I'm gonna just skip cheese altogether. But right now, it's already 5 years almost that I've been vegan, so there's a lot of different options for cheeses. Like there really is. I mean, there's just no excuse for animal abuse. You can pretty much find what you need to live a healthy lifestyle and not miss out on stuff. So these are what we had. They're spicy. And when I got home, actually, what I ended up doing is, I know this is going to sound crazy to some of you guys, but I felt like I wanted a little bit more green in there. I know. Before becoming vegan, I didn't care how much vegetables I had, but I felt like dipping it into a sauce that had a little more green in it, like I said. So I blended up a bunch of frozen peas and I mixed it in with some sauce. And then on another side, I used some hummus. So I put these bright, delicious and wonderfully looking green peas blended up, and I mixed it in there, so it just gave it a little extra veggies mixed in with that. So you can be creative if you want to. Another way to make sauces for your salads and your Buddha bowl type things is to blend up a bunch of veggies and then just use part of the veggies that you were going to eat anyway, but they're blended in with a bunch of delicious spices. All right, smoothies. So smoothies, they got all kinds of smoothies. I got one of these for one of my kids, the other one for the other kid. They are not something that I would buy very often. I find them very, pricey. I would prefer to make them at home. But like I said, I went there. It was the first time in a year, and yeah, it was nice. It was a really nice treat. I don't believe in going to fast food restaurants very often because I don't like the waste of the dishes. That's one thing I don't like the plastic that things come in. Here's a brownie. We also had this brownie, and that was also very good. Vegan brownie, no eggs, no dairy, just delicious, like moist, just yummy. All right, so here's a different dessert here. I think this is probably a key lime pie or something like that. I'm trying to find it. Anyway, they have chocolate chia pudding. They also have, it's a cashew lime cheesecake. All right, so you see they make it with raw cashews, freshly pressed limes, and organic coconut. That's what this is. See that? Healthy. It's not even bad for you. I mean, look at that. You're literally eating nuts, All right, so then they've got, of course, a bunch of coffees, like most places do. So this is what it looks like when it's takeout. You can get it in a container like this. It's a box that I think is biodegradable. It's like a brown box. You can see here. It's brown, and the inside, I'm not sure if it has a little bit of some sort of a coating there, but I don't know, does it say it somewhere? Anyways, it says, to empower, energize, and make people feel their best, serving our community whole foods, plant-based, good for you and our planet. Now, what's missing? Do you see what's missing? It doesn't say good for the animals. Like, hello? Like, the animals aren't gonna die. That's kind of important. So why are they not writing that on here? Why aren't they saying vegan? Cruelty-free. You know why? Because they want to get everybody's business. And if somebody is there and they see cruelty-free, believe it or not, people's psychology is so messed up that they're going to be like, wait, are you trying to make me feel guilty if I don't buy your food? Oh, I'm not going to buy your food. That's just nuts. So I'm disappointed in the restaurant because of that part. Now, unfortunately, a bunch of these closed down in where we live here in our neighborhood during COVID because, well, like any businesses, a lot of them closed, and it's very sad. But if you're interested in opening up a franchise, I'm sure you can see them and find a way to get one going again. So proudly partnered with the Rainforest Trust, okay? Every order placed at Copper Branch makes you a hero, protecting our planet's most endangered rainforest, land, and animals. Okay, doesn't tell you what percentage they give. Register your loyalty card online. Earn points on your purchases by scanning your card after each transaction. Redeem your points on any of our delicious power food menus. All right, so that's it. You can also skip the line and you can order go to eatcopperbranch.com. Order and prepay online for pickup. So yes, we did enjoy our food that we had, and like I said, we have these extra leftover muffins here that are really, really good. They are moist, they are delicious. You're not missing out on, whoops, sorry for bumping the camera. You're not missing out on anything when you have these. Really, there's no reason not to be vegan. I mean, why love one animal but eat the other? Why? It doesn't make any sense. You don't need to eat a dog. You don't need to eat a pig. You can simply get healthy vegan food instead. Do it. You got this. You can totally do this. All right, let me show you one other thing. So I showed you this little sign here, and I want to show you what it's attached to. Now, this little bag, I know it looks like a little kid's bag, and it's tiny, but it's great. It has all my essentials in there, my keys when I'm walking the dog, some dog bags, and a place to put my phone. And this thing was actually only 25 cents at a secondhand store. I love buying things that are secondhand. It's super handy, very cute. And what you can do is you can put this on, this type of thing on your backpack as a way to do animal rights outreach that is, you know, passive. You don't have to talk to anybody about it. On the back it says this: why love one but eat the other? So what I did is I took this and I plastified it. I put it in a plastic thing and I put a little hole on here and just a little string so it can be removed, it can be added to whatever. I also have one on my ukulele case. And when you're standing in the lineup in a grocery store or whatever, and this is on your back or you're just walking, this will be either way flapping around in the wind and somebody will see it. And if they're vegan, they will come and say, hey, hi, I love your sign, I'm vegan too. And if they're not vegan, it will be one of the clicks that they might get. They might, you know, at first, sometimes people, of course, they have this sort of angry reaction like, wait, why are you trying to make me feel guilty? But they'll think about it because this is pretty poignant. It does make a lot of sense. I mean, really, why would you want to eat a chicken but not a cat? Like, we're just been taught to believe these crazy things. So that's what I wanted to show you today. So what we've learned today is that you should be encouraging vegan restaurants. If you do go to them, try to make sure that they use as much cardboard, and you know, don't buy things that come in plastic if you can avoid it, of course. Go to these places once in a while as a treat. You should basically be eating at home, making your own food. Your fridge should be filled up, looking like a beautiful garden. It shouldn't look like a morgue. It shouldn't have dead animals in it. So make sure to be kind and be vegan. All right. And the last one I wrote on this table, I haven't finished decorating this table: love animals, eat plants. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so. We are going to be looking at all kinds of interesting things: how to do outreach, different foods at different restaurants. We're going to be talking about animal rights activists and people who are not animal rights activists. Coming up on the screen, you're going to be seeing some different videos. If you haven't yet seen them, have a look at them. Click on them. Be curious. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and click the notification button. because that way you can be here for premieres to watch interesting new videos coming up, and you can participate, ask questions, and let us know how things are going on your vegan journey. What kind of things have you learned? Do you have any tips for us? All right, I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Do, 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 do.